Hello students. So today we will discuss about the difference between central bank and a commercial bank. So in our previous video already we discussed about the meaning and functions of central bank and commercial banks. So we came to know already that this is a central bank. In India we call it the Reserve Bank of India. So it controls the money supply, and in case of commercial bank we came to know that it provides loan. It means advancing loans and accepting deposit. Okay, so now we'll discuss about the differences between central bank and the commercial bank. So if you see the first point I have written here, central bank is an apex body that controls, operates, regulates and directs the entire banking and the monetary structure of the country. So it means central banks is the apex body of India. So it controls everything, like controls, operates, regulates and directs. So it means, for example, suppose commercial banks are trying to give more loan to the public. So already we know that it creates lots of society. So in that time RBI tried to control the commercial banks so that they will provide less credit to the public and it can solve the problems. Then in case of commercial bank is an institution which performs the functions of accepting deposit. So this one is the main function, accepting deposit, then granting loans and making investments with the objective of earning profit. So it means as a commercial bank, so they have to accept the deposit, they have to provide the loan. What is the main reason? To earn profit. So according to their definition, so this one is the first difference between commercial bank and the central bank. So central bank is the apex body who control, operates, regulates and direct. And in here commercial banks, the main function is accepting deposit, granting loans, and the second thing is the making investments with the objective of earning profit. Okay, so come to the second point. It is generally owned and governed by the government. So it means Reserve Bank of India. So this one is the owned and governed by the government. But in case of commercial banks, owned and governed by the government or the private sector. So for example, State Bank of India, suppose SBI. So this one is owned and governed by the government. And another example, suppose ICICI. Okay, so this one is the private sector bank. So it means in case of commercial bank, it may be private or it may be government. Is it clear? In case of commercial banks, owned and governed by the government or the private sector. Maybe the private sector bank or the government sector bank. Okay, then come to the third point. It operates in public interest without profit motive. So it means in case of central bank, profit is not the main motive, but in case of commercial bank, it aims to maximize the profit. How? Through providing loan or advancing loan. So it means this is the source of income for the commercial banks. So we already know that when you deposit money in the bank, then commercial bank gives you very less interest. But when you borrow money from the commercial bank, it takes they impose more interest. So this difference is the bank's income. So that's why they used to earn profit. It means for commercial bank, the main motive to maximize the profit. But in case of central bank, so profit is the not main motive. Clear? Then come to the fourth point. It has the sole monopoly in issue of currency. So this is the currency authority. So in case of India, we know that RBI can issue only the currency. That's why this is called the monopoly power. Monopoly means what? When there is only one seller. This is called the monopoly. So why we are using this monopoly in case of central bank? Because the central bank has only that power to issue the new currency. So that's why this is called the monopoly power. But it has no power to issue currency. So it means always you remember So in that case, in case of central bank, always money issue, okay, money issue. And in case of commercial bank, always you remember money creation, money create. So money create and money issue, both are different. Money issue when RBI issue the new currency, and money creation means what? When commercial banks provide or advance loan to the public, then this is called the money creation. Already we discussed in our previous video. Clear? So these are the main differences between central bank and commercial bank. Okay. Another point also you can write that this central bank is directly not related with the public. What I said? That central bank directly not related with public. It means you and me, we cannot go and we cannot open a bank account in the Reserve Bank of India or central bank. But we can open our bank account, we can deposit our money where? In commercial bank. So another difference you can say that as a normal citizen of India, it means like we can directly save our money or we can borrow money from the commercial bank, not from the central bank. So it means central bank does not directly like provide, or like we are not directly related to this central bank, but we are directly related with who? Commercial bank. Clear? So these are the differences between central bank and commercial bank. So I think it's very easy to understand, but if you have any problem to understand these differences between central bank and the commercial bank, then please let me know in